I always feel like I have to reiterate this every time I'm filming a makeup video where I need my neck exposed. I am wearing a shirt, proof, wearing a shirt. This makeup look does just come down a little onto the neck. Actually, it covers pretty much the whole neck, so we need this area exposed. Once again, not going in with a terribly strong plan, especially because everyone I've seen creating this makeup look on YouTube just uses makeup. They don't use any sort of special effects. But I wanted to try something a little bit different. So let me explain a little bit about what the female Titan looks like so you can see the vision of where I want to use special effects makeup. So she is this giant humanoid Titan. She's enormous. She's very strong, super muscular, and she's got some exposed muscle, which you can accomplish just using red makeup, but I want there to be a bit of texture. So in the places where her muscle is exposed, we are going to be using liquid latex, which up until this point in the series, all of my liquid latex attempts have failed. But this time I am confident. Oh my God, I just got a whiff of the liquid latex as I put it down. Still the most vile smelling creation in existence. The worst. All around the eyes, we're gonna do some red. I'll probably only use the liquid latex on the bottom part. I don't really wanna put it that close to my eye here. She's also got some exposed muscle in the cheekbones along here, and then down on her neck in this area here, and then a triangle area here. So we're going to accentuate this bone here just in like flesh tone, maybe a little bit of white, and then add liquid latex to give that zombie skin effect. Then, if all goes well with that, to add a little bit more texture and separation between the skin and the exposed muscle, we are going to use my Skin Tight silicone to add a separation between where the red exposed muscle is and the skin is. I have my white LA Girl foundation. I may attempt to do a tiny bit of contouring, with that being my lightest color and then my regular foundation shade being my darker color, just because her skin does skew a little bit lighter, which is why we're going to attempt some contouring, and let's get started with that now. And as I seem to keep forgetting to mention in these makeup videos, I'm an amateur. I don't know much about makeup. I just assume a lot and try my best under set assumptions. And I've never contoured before, but I get the general idea of it. Where the light hits your face, you want it to be lighter. And then in places like your cheekbones and your jawline, you want to use a darker color to accentuate the curves in your face, the contours. I also did watch a little tutorial video, so I know up the bridge of your nose, all in this forehead area. Your chin is another place that you want to add lightness. Also under your eyes, but we're putting red there, so I'm not gonna deal with under the eyes. She also put a little bit here as well. So this is obviously a way lighter color than you would use if you were just contouring your regular skin, but because we're becoming the female Titan, we're using this white foundation to contour. I love when I get my expert voice on and I'm like, this is what you're supposed to do first, and then you do this next. Making it up as I go along. But we've had some fun results during this series. I especially loved the Melina look. The Frank look was decent. I do plan on attempting that again. And the Joker needs work, but next week when we finish up with Chucky, we will get another attempt at facial scars, which I'm excited about. Okay, yeah, those places on my face are certainly lightened. And for the rest of my skin, as I said, we're just gonna use my regular foundation color. We're not going to be contouring the cheeks because we are going to have some makeup, SFX, red, bloody, exposed muscle there. So we're not doing real contouring. We're just adding a little base to the skin for a little bit of a glowy effect. Nothing too crazy. Add a little bit more white to the nose. I'm happy with that. Actually, let me add a little bit of white on my neck on the bones that are going to be exposed, which is just sort of like, it's like this bone right here. And then on the other side, just try to mirror it a little bit. Blend that in. Oh yeah, that looks cool. I like how that came out. So before we start messing with the liquid latex, we're just going to draw a guide of where the red exposed muscle is going to be, so we know exactly where the liquid latex is going to live. Yeah, thus far, I've tried to use liquid latex for a few things in this series. It was never the correct product, so it always ended up being a fail. The only successful application I've ever had of liquid latex is to make zombie skin, which is just skin that looks burned or like it's peeling off. And I just have a feeling it's going to actually work for this particular cosplay. So along the cheek here, we're going to do 3 rectangular shapes. Another place where we're gonna put some liquid latex. Maybe the last shape we make a triangle. Cool. Now repeat it on this side. And then lastly, on the neck, and we have our guide. Sweet. Now, now let's open the liquid latex, and it's gonna smell really bad. Oh, it always breaks my train of thought every time I smell this stuff. Let's make some zombie skin. Time lapse, initiate.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. With time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say let's do, babe. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way.
So I'm definitely getting the effect that I want on the neck. You can see the skin looks like it's pulling a little bit tighter. There's a little bit of texture under the eyes as well. The cheeks aren't really giving the effect that I want, so I'm gonna mix up some skin tight and figure out exactly where we wanna place this. Skin tight is not easy to use for many reasons, besides the dripping, because it's so clear you like can't really see where you're putting it until after it dries. It's hard to see until the makeup is on, but it's definitely giving the textured effect that I'm looking for. I added the skin tight basically just around the edges, so that the edges raise a little bit. But yeah, I think we're in a place now where every place where I'm adding the red for the exposed muscle has some sort of textural difference to it. So it's time to start on the makeup there. We're going to paint in everything red, and then we'll add darker reds, maybe even blacks to add some shadow. Then we probably have to fix the foundation a bit, and then we'll be done. So let's get into painting the red for this exposed muscle look. This looks very cool. I'm so excited to show you the finished product. I'm gonna put my wig on and then you will get the full effect of the female Titan. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 4 of this Trying SFX makeup series. I love how this came out. I think it's so cool. And I loved trying this in a way that I didn't see on YouTube before, using the liquid latex and the skin tight, just to add a little bit of textural difference between where the exposed muscle is and where the skin is. I had so much fun putting this together. I even added a little bit of blood dripping from my mouth, since sometimes our female Titan likes to eat people. So this is a makeup look after she just ate someone. I'm super impressed with myself with how this came out. I think I look really cool. And I'm just feeling that cosplayer's joy that I feel every time I become one of my favorite characters. And that's really why I do cosplay, to bring these characters that I love to life, to truly embody them and become them. And don't forget, if you are a geek of any kind, join in by subscribing, turning on notifications, commenting down below what you think of this makeup look, and now joining us on Patreon for even more exclusive content. And thank you to my platinum tier patrons, Lars Baker, Brett Morosky, Squeaky, and Yutaka Tamanaha, for your continued support. I appreciate you so much. And next week, we are rounding out this series with a makeup look I am so excited to try, especially after my kind of failed attempt at the Joker and scars on my skin. We are ending the series with Chucky, and I cannot wait to give this a try. I already have the wig and the outfit. Now it's just about doing the face makeup and making the scars that are a huge part of Chucky's iconic look. My name's Leah, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.
Let it go. 얼어붙어 like whoa. 띵하고 어지러워. I see. 한여름에도 넌 겨울. Yeah, girl, you cold blood. Yeah, 너와 있을 때 I swear. 제가 먼저 zero. 폭설한 게 chill day. 꿈에도 I wasn't aware. 나만 빼고 넌 모두에게 참 친절해.